Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Wax Nostalgic. Dave here. So, I want to do something a little different this episode, and so I hope you will bear with me. I wanted to, first off, open a little something today, a little something different from the norm. We're going to do a pack of 1990 Topps coins, and then I wanted to show off some recent additions that I've had, and then after that, I want to, take a little swing here and share an album with you that I hope you might check out and enjoy because music's a big part of my life and it's been a big part of my life for a long time. So, I figured I'd give that a shot and see what anybody thinks. So, without further ado, let's get into our 1990 Topps coins. I bought 2 packs of these right when I started the channel, and I opened one fairly early on. So I've had this second one bouncing around for a while. And so let's see what we got here. Start off with Robbie Thompson. And we got Ryne Sandberg, nice. And finishing off the little 3-pack with the Carlos Martinez. So yeah, these are unique and fun, and I really kind of enjoy them. So let's see. Whoa, there we go. Get some better light going here. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I'll ever really pick up more of these, but I think they're fun. And so yeah, so those are cool. And now I want to show off just a few things I've picked up recently. So one of my favorite things about collecting when I was a kid, and even today now, were insert sets. I always think they're cool. It's something that looks different from, the base set of whatever you're opening. And I came across these. I don't remember seeing these as a kid, and I was collecting. So these are from 1988. And they're a Fleer insert set, and I think they're really cool. They're called Headliners, and so it's a 6-card set. So our first card here is Don Mattingly. I love the look of the player on top of the newspaper. I just think that's really cool, and I like the design. I like the design of these so much that I actually have purchased 2 sets of them because you can get the whole set for like $2 off eBay. And it's got some players, a couple players that I like to collect. And so I figured those cards can go into the collection with those other players, and then I can keep a set together. Because I like insert sets and subsets so much, I think I might start a little binder where I just put these assorted sets. So card number 2 is Mark McGwire. Card 3, Jack Morris. Show the back of him here. So yeah, just cool looking cards, I think. And card 4, very cool from the time. We got Darryl Strawberry. I think this is a really good insert set. It's well designed. Then card number 5 is the main reason where I discovered or found out about this set was Dwight Gooden. I love Dwight Gooden, and so I was just looking for any random Dwight Gooden cards that I didn't have. And I saw this, and I was like, oh, that's a great card, and looked into the set. And then card 6 is another player I like, and it's Tim Raines. So just really cool set. Nice little 6-card set. Nice looking. So anyway, I thought those were cool. And then another edition that I got recently is from 2013, and I really like, I've talked about it plenty of times, some of the Panini stuff that they were doing around 2012, 2013, and 2014, I really like. I think they're really nice looking cards. And so this is from the 2013 Panini America's Pastime. And it is this Honus Wagner card. It's numbered to 125. I just really like the design. I think it's a great image of Honus Wagner on there. Just a really well-designed card. The back looks nice. Again, I picked this up, for a few dollars, and I'm just really, really impressed with it. So I got that. And then the most recent thing, so I've just enjoyed, returning to collecting cards and everything like that. And then starting this channel and everybody that I've had the opportunity to meet and just putting this stuff out there. But I really enjoy it. And so a lot of times I open packs off camera. It's kind of like sometimes I'll do it in the morning, just like a good way to start my day is to just grab a random pack and open it. And so, or, I'll finish off the night with a pack that's, just for me to open. And most of the time I'm choosing, something not crazy, an 88 Fleer or 88 Tops or, just something just that's fun to look at, fun to open up. Every once in a while, I'll get a card or just a really good pack and I'm like, oh man, I really wish I would have opened that on the channel. So that happened the other night when I decided to open a pack of 2013, speaking of Panini, the Panini Cooperstown. I bought a box of that and I've opened a few packs here on the channel. And so I was like, oh, I'll just open a pack of those. And I open it and man, really, really wish I would have done this for the channel. But at first I see a card and it's numbered to 100. And so I'm like, oh, cool, that's sweet. And I got a numbered card and it's a Yogi Berra autograph, of course. So this is the coolest thing I've ever opened from any pack. And it's certainly likely the most valuable, I guess, card in my collection, if you want to look at that. But I just think it's really cool. Got a Yogi Berra autograph. And so, yeah, like I think that was really cool, really fun to get that. I was really excited, but I would be lying if I didn't immediately have this little twinge of regret that I didn't have the camera rolling. But anyway, so that is a very cool thing to add to my collection. So these are just a few of my recent pickups or additions to the collection. So yeah, so thank you for checking this out. And if you are interested in seeing the next portion of this video where I kind of talk a little bit about music, then I hope you will stick around. All right, so music is a big part of my life, and it's been a big part of my life since I was a teenager. And so I big into collecting music, and for about the past 12 or 13 years, it's been a big part of my life to collect vinyl. So I listen to all sorts of things, but I get very into deep dives into artists, genre, all sorts of things. And so something that I want to share, and it's quasi related to card collecting and baseball, because one of the things that slowly reignited an interest in baseball and then the baseball cards was a number of years ago. I watched Ken Burns' baseball documentary. So there's that, and I love that, and I've watched that, multiple times. And so after watching that and really liking it, I ventured into the Ken Burns jazz. And since I've been into music and really, really into music, once I really like got into stuff, say in my 20s, I always wanted to find an interest in jazz, but it just never happened. People would recommend stuff and it wouldn't click. So anyway, that all really kind of changed about a year and a half, 2 years ago now, um, where something just kind of clicked, I guess. And up until that point, I was really into punk and kind of early alternative stuff that I didn't listen to much when it was out in the early 90s because I was very much like hip hop. Like that's what I was into my teens up into like my 30s, and I still really enjoy it a lot. Um, but I just started finding other interests. So anyway, jazz has been huge for me for the past couple of years now, and I don't know if I've ever had any genre of music take hold of me like jazz has lately. So anyway, I just wanted to share an album I really enjoy and recommend if that's ever something you've had some interest in to check out, because I really almost everything that I do with cards, there's always music playing, and it's been predominantly jazz lately. One of my favorite things to do, one of my favorite things, something I really started doing a lot this past summer, once I got back into cards, is I would, even before I started the channel, I would just order some random old packs of 90s stuff, and I would put on a baseball game, have it muted, have jazz playing, and just sit there and flip through cards and look and reminisce like, oh, I remember seeing these guys, I remember opening these particular packs of cards and then reading the backs, and it just created this whole atmosphere that just really has connected a lot to me. So the album I would like to share with you guys is by an artist named Thad Jones, and this album is called The Magnificent Thad Jones. Whoa, getting this oriented right is difficult. So this is jazz, hard bop jazz. So this was something I was relatively unfamiliar with until this past summer, and it's amazing. It's very accessible, very easy to listen to, still grooves and moves. This is a recent reissue. It's off the Blue Note label. They've been doing magnificent jobs reissuing their previous work. So just a little bit about this album. I'm not going to bore you with crazy details, and then we'll get out of here. So this album was recorded and released originally in 1956. There are just some great artists on here, some all-timers in the jazz world: Billy Mitchell, Percy Heath, Max Roach, Thad Jones leading this off. So really good. I will link to the album via Spotify if anybody's interested in the description or wherever I can link it to, and feel free to check it out. Give it a shot. I will say that it's just very accessible and very, very awesome. There's on the vinyl there are 5 tracks. All of them are good, but I would say 4 out of the 5 are really outstanding. The album opens. The opener is April in Paris. It's just a fantastic, smooth opener to an album. The first track on the B side is "If Someone Had Told Me," and it's a slow groove. It's very cool and laid back. Like, just makes me feel good to listen to. And then it finishes off with Thadia, which is a 10-minute track, which before would have been kind of scary to me, but it moves, it grooves. It's a quick 10 minutes. Now, what I will also say that isn't on the vinyl version, and if you stream it, listen to it, is that there are 2 other tracks, and these 2 other tracks are amazing. It's probably my favorite track that's related to this album is one of the bonus tracks that's not on the vinyl. It's called "I've Got a Crush on You." It was written and composed by the Gershwin brothers, but it is just lovely and romantic and melancholic and just really good. So, and then the second bonus track is called "Something to Remember You By," and it features some great guitar by Kenny Burrell on there. So, anyway, for if anybody's stuck around this long, the Magnificent Thad Jones. Thad Jones. The album is the Magnificent Thad Jones. I highly recommend checking it out. So, like I said, I might do this occasionally just because really it's something I really enjoy. And so I like to talk about music and I like to share it, but I don't want to go through the trouble of creating another channel. No thanks. But anyway, no offense if you didn't stick around, which you wouldn't know I'm saying this right now. But anyway, enjoy your evening. Find something good to listen to, look at cards, and hopefully, you know, time will go by pretty quick and baseball will be back. So thank you very much, everybody, and until next time.